Question number 10, Clare Curran.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Associate Minister of Finance. Does he still have responsibility for the day-to-day responsibilities, functions and powers of the Minister of Finance in relation to Chorus Limited as Associate Minister of Finance?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, yes.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Clare Curran.
Does he accept any responsibility at all for Chorus's current predicament and the troubled rollout of the ultra-fast broadband program?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I have a couple of problems with that question. One is the member says the Chorus has a predicament. I noticed only a few weeks ago she was saying there was no predicament and they were crying wolf. And the second thing is that this is the member who also told us that copper prices were going to go up hugely, copper broadband prices. Mr. Speaker, the Commerce Commission has made a decision. We know that. That has made it difficult for Chorus to proceed with its part of the UFB. We know that. And the government and its agent CFH are now working through solutions with Chorus. It's no more simple or complex than that, Ms. Curran.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Clare Curran.
How is the potential renegotiation of the Chorus contract fair to other UFB contractors who are fulfilling their contractual obligations without the need for corporate welfare?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the member is quite wide of the mark in terms of my responsibilities in that matter, because if she has read the day-to-day responsibilities, functions and powers of the Minister of Finance in relation to Chorus Limited, she'll know that that does not come into that category. But nevertheless, Mr. Speaker, I am sure that a satisfactory solution will be found for this, and the reality is that the Minister has got CFH working with Chorus as would be appropriate.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Clare Curran.
Isn't the verbal Ernst & Young report political justification to send Crown Fibre Holdings to the table with Chorus?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Well, shock horror probe, Mr. Speaker, but the reality is Crown Fibre Holdings did the original negotiations and deal with Chorus in the first place. They would be the logical person, irrespective of whether there was 1, 3, 5 or 7 reports produced.
You would say that.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Clare Curran.
Does he still stand by his statement that, quote, this government's ultra-fast broadband project is seen worldwide as a success, end quote? If so, what world was he referring to, and does he mean success in the same way that the asset sales are a success?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, sorry, I was rushing. I just thank the member for her question. Yes, absolutely. And let's compare it with a jurisdiction not too far from here called Australia, where I think the member was quite enamoured with the approach in Australia, Mr. Speaker, where they have spent something like 30 to 60 times taxpayers' money to achieve less houses passed and less houses connected on both a comparative and an absolute basis than New Zealand. So absolutely, Mr. Speaker, I stand by that. I know the member's hated it the whole way through. I know she's hated the legislation. I know she's...
I thank the Minister. It's clear that he stands by his statement. Question number 11, Jan Logie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Social Development and asks, does the government intend to